Alrighty, let's start standing, my friends. If you decide to move your mat or face a different direction, you're obviously allowed. Line up your toes forward. If you get buggy, I have some bug spray and little wipes too. Will help keep the bugs away. There you go. Make your quads, the top of your knees a little stronger. Squeeze your glutes a little tighter, belly's in, heart's up. Maybe you close your eyes for a sec and just feel the balance in your feet. Notice the breath come in your nostrils, fill up your lungs. Notice it coming out slow. We have some loud crickets for us. And the ice cream man just went by, some kids doing sports, some other summer sounds in the distance. Let anything else kind of drift off, drift away. Anything popping up in your mind. Maybe just tune into those crickets, tune into your breath. Notice your body parts touching the ground. Give a little extra weight into those points. Use your muscles to lift up and be a little taller. Breathe a little deeper while you're here this evening. You made it. You're on your mat. Make the most of it. If you want to work extra hard, you can push yourself. If you want to take that easier route, take more of a restorative approach. Both are beneficial. Just stay in tune with that rhythm of your breath. Notice the little things that pop up physically, that pop up mentally. And enjoy. Take a deep breath in, take your arms up, breathe in, look up, and fold, exhale, let it go. Flat back, lengthen out, and fold, hands to the mat, feet back to plank. Making that little rhythm, that little dance with you and your breath, lowering. Finding a little lift, starting to stretch your belly and your spine. And down dog. You can always take child's pose, even if I don't mention it. Look at your belly a little extra, shut your neck. And then look at your hands, get your feet up to your hands, forward fold, exhale. And chin to your chest, breathe in, come all the way up, grip your feet, stack your body best you can, look up, reach up, maybe a little back bend as we warm up, and fold, exhale. Flat back, lengthen, breathe, long neck. Fold, hands to the mat, jump back to plank, lower down, same exhale, even if it takes you a little longer. You have all that breath in, you can pause with no breath. Big breath in as you find your back bend, and down dog exhale. Every day is a little different. Sometimes you want to move and wiggle so you can pedal it out, shift your weight side to side. Sometimes it feels nice to come up on the balls of your feet and let your heels fall over to the right. Get a little side stretch. Come up to center, heels fall over to the left. Your heels might go all the way down to the side and make almost a straight line with the toe, heel if you spread out your feet enough. Keep that breath charging in and out. And look at your thumbs. Jump up to your hands. If you can't quite jump yet, maybe a little bunny hop. All your breaths out. And then grip your feet. Breathe in. Rise up. Arms up. Look up. Back bend. Maybe hold it for an extra sec. And fold. Let it go. If your belly's not on your thighs, bend your knees so that happens. Flat back. Fold. Jump back. Lower down. Breathe in, look up, shoulders back, long necks. Down dog exhale. Nothing wrong with child's pose. Everybody's breathing in and out. 4, 3, breathe 2, and 1. Charge up with an inhale. Look at your thumbs. Jump up. Pause in your fold. Exhale. Maybe shake your head no. Grip down your feet, rise up, breathe in, crescent moon, right and left as you get up to the top, palms together, arms by your ears. Listen to those crickets. Stretch your sides. Stick your hip out the opposite way. Look up. Maybe let your head fall back. At least look up at your thumbs. If not, look at the ground behind you, or at least try. Hold it there and just take a breath. And fold on your exhale. Touch the floor, bend your knees so you feel stable to touch the floor. And then walk it in place. Bend one knee at a time. Maybe pick up a heel, shake your hips. Keep going. About 20 more, right and left. Wiggle and move. Let the head fall. Maybe bend your knees more. And then just wiggle a little side to side. 10 more, right and left. If nothing else, maybe you do this every morning. You just do a fold and you wiggle and go for 20, 30 times. As you're ready, you're going to get your hands to the mat, bunny hop back to plank, and bunny hop back up to your hands. Take another bunny hop back. This time up to a squat. So maybe you bunny hop and then you start to get your feet to go wide to a squat. Sit down for a sec. If you're able to release your hands, maybe you reach up. Then you're going to fold. Get your heels behind your toes. So make sure your feet are forward. Let your head fall. Bend your knees. Get your hands stable. Maybe bunny hop back. Get your feet together. Find plank. If you're stepping back, that's fine. And back to your squat. Maybe you bunny hop up or you just walk. Feet on the outside of the hands. Get your butt down. If you're there, fine. If you want your hands at your heart, cool. If you can reach all the way up, do that. Breathe. Hands down. Jump back to squat. Or jump back to plank. One more. Back up to your hands. Squat, butt down, arms up. Breathe in. And forward fold. Straighten out your toes. Release your head. Maybe you shake your hips a little side to side, bending one knee at a time. Go back down to your squat. Turn your toes out so it feels right. Maybe reach up one more time. We're going to stand up. Keep your feet just the way they are. Reach up high, but squeeze your legs, squeeze your butt, squeeze your belly. Reach your fingernails up. Back down to your squat. One more. We did it so good. Take it back up. Squeeze your legs. And come back down. We're going back to a squat. Find your flow. You can jump. You can walk. Take your time. Lower on your exhale. Up dog. Breathe in. And down dog. If you ever want to do Sphinx or Cobra for that back bend, you can always do that instead. Do your best not to put your knees down. Find a hovering table. So you'll have to adjust your hands and your feet. Try and get it squared up as best you can. Get your back as straight as you can. Neck as flat as you can. Don't let the knees go down, but lower them as close as you can so just a piece of paper could slide through. Take a breath. Holding your breath doesn't make it better. And then knees down, chin up, hips up. Find your cow pose. Cat pose, exhale. So cat and cow, my friends, if you want to do a little wiggle, organic stuff in between. I love that we have the constant crickets. Kind of reminds me of as if we have like a gong or chimes or singing bowls with that vibration of just constant. Another breath or two, maybe a big jump rope motion, barrel with your spine if you haven't already, hitting all those points. And tuck your toes if they're not already. Hovering table, but just try and lift up just so you know it, even if your skin's maybe still touching the mat. All the weight's in your toes and your fingers. Push into the floor, almost round your back like a cat. Downward facing dog. Take the right leg up to the sky. Hold it up there. Point your ankle. Take an inhale. Flex your ankle. Exhale. Take a breath in. Lift the leg a little higher. And then crunch it in towards the nose. Exhale. Cat back. Get all the breath out. And then put that foot down. Runner's lunge. And stay in your runner's lunge. If you have blocks, you can put blocks on either side of your foot so your floor's up a little higher. As you find that little saw motion coming up on your tippy toes in the back as the knee goes forward, as the heel stretches back, maybe you start to straighten the right leg, maybe it goes pretty straight. It might be subtle, it might be a big movement. There we go, a couple times, forward and back. As always, if you like one of the spots more than others, just stay there. And try and keep the heel down as the front knee goes forward. Maybe one more time. Heart goes forward, hips go down, and maybe nose towards your knee as that back heel reaches for the mat. As you get back to the runner's lunge, squeeze your glutes, squeeze your hips together, right arm up, find your twist. Bring that right hand down. Look forward, reach forward like Superman. Try and get your arms by your ears. Try and get your belly off of your thigh. Then lift yourself up. High crescent lunge. Lots of balance. So if you feel like you're all wobbly, you can always widen your feet like they're on railroad tracks. Back heels up for this one. Toes forward. Same as we did with hovering table. Lower that left knee so it doesn't touch the mat. Maybe just your skin touches. And then lengthen the heel back. Find your lunge. We're going to open out, twist to the right. Open your heart that way. Thoracic spine twist. Straight arm, straight T. Look back at your right hand. And go down to your twist. Left hand down to the floor inside the right foot. Right hand still up. Bring the left knee down for a sec. Find a nice twist out. Breathe. Lengthen that left leg back out. Weight out of the left hand. Come back to your twist. And slice the air like a helicopter. Warrior two. Right knees forward and bent. Look out past those right fingers. Open your hips. Flip your right palm. Reach up. Arc it back. Breathe. Side angle. Elbow down to your knee. Maybe you're touching your block or the floor. Left hand up. If you want to reach forward, go ahead and keep reaching, extending that side. And come back up to warrior two. Straighten the right leg, hands to your heart. Sit in your left chair, pop up your right toes. That Cossack squat, half squat, Skandasana. Eventually, you keep going down as far as you can. Stay in that left little chair. Get your hands to the mat by your left toes. And then walk back to the original front. Let your toes go with you. Runner's lunge. Get your weight in your hands. Go back to that cheetah. Pick up your right foot. Right knee to your nose. Cat back. Press into the floor. Right leg up to the sky. Three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. If you want to flip your dog, look under your left armpit. Foot goes on the outside of the left mat. Right hand comes up. Do a funky little back bend. Or just stay with your knee bent up there and twist it out. Back to your three-legged dog. Right leg's up. And maybe you flow from there. Wave forward to your plank. Maybe the right leg stays up in plank. Maybe the right leg stays up as you lower down. Then the feet meet. Up dog. Breathe in. Down dog. Catch your breath. Notice your heart rate. Enjoy our cool evening and your ability to create some heat and maybe sweat a little bit. Left leg to the sky. Take a breath in, point the ankle, flex the ankle. Breathe in, lift the leg a little higher. Exhale, crunch it in. Don't jip yourself. Crunch it in, all the breaths out. Squeeze your belly, round your back. Left foot up to the hands, runner's lunge. Breathe. And take some movement forward and back. Wake it up. Maybe use those blocks. Shift your weight forward, hips go forward. Maybe knee goes over your toes a little bit. And then as you shift back, maybe the left knee straightens all the way. Maybe it's just very subtle. Either way, you're just getting some movement in the hips. Find your runner's lunge. Lift your left hand up. Find your twist on the floor. Rinse it out. Should feel good. Get weight out of that right hand. Lift up to your twist. Your hips stay basically the same, but your heart twist open. Try and square your shoulders up with the left side. Look out past your left fingers. And then you can look at your right hand so you know where you're going. Lower the right hand down. Find your twist again. Lower the right knee. Get a little bit more out of it. Bring the left hand down, straighten that right leg, hips go down, heart goes forward. Get your feet planted, belly in, lift your arms up, Superman. Rise your upper body up, high crescent lunge. As always, if you're wobbly, you just get yourself up there, get situated, feel good, squeeze your inner thighs. Maybe you look up, toes pointed forward if you can, back heel up, twist to the left. Keep a nice bend in the left knee. Breathe. Twist around, warrior two. Back heel comes down. Left knee stays bent. Flip your left palm, reach it up. Maybe arc it back a little bit. Hold and breathe. Side angle, elbow down, right hand up. Maybe once you're there, you're able to sink down into the hip a little bit. Bend the left knee a little bit. Maybe reach the right arm forward. Come back up to your warrior two. Straighten the left, hands to your heart. Find your little Skandasana, or maybe it's a big version. Popping up the left toes, sit down in your chair. Watch your right knee doesn't go way over your toes for this one. You're sitting back in your chair instead. You can lean forward as much as you want. Come down if you want. Everybody's breathing. Last breath. You might be able to put your hands on the mat by your right toes. Maybe sink your butt down a little more. And then walk back to the original front. Runner's lunge. Pivot the toes forward. Hands plant. Pick up the left foot. You're back to that cheetah. Round your back. Knee to nose. Left leg up to the sky. Bend your knee. Open the hip. You can pause there and circle it out, or peek under your right armpit and try to flip your dog. And unwind. Maybe you keep the leg up for the flow. Rippling forward to plank. Up dog. Inhale. Maybe we'll all take child's pose. Exhale. And then if you want to do down dog, you can. Walk your hands back to your knees. If you want, you can tuck your toes for the whole time or as long as you want. If you're not into it, just have your toes flat. If you're tucking your toes, make sure the fourth toe and the baby toe get to be crunched too. I usually have to kind of pull them back under and make sure they're getting flexed. Cool. Hands on your thighs, sit up, hard up, right ear down. And if you're doing the toe crunch and it starts to bother you, you can always release it, and then you can go back to it and you can release it and then just build it up like anything else. Left ear, other side. Back up to center, chin down. Just chin down and breathe. Maybe still crunching your toes. You can let your chin sway a little side to side. And head on top. Kneel up, hips over your knees. If you want, if you have blocks, maybe you grab them and hold them with your hands. You're going to be reaching your arms up by your ears. And then maybe take the right one back. You could tap your heel, or the block taps your heel, and then lift it back up. Take the left arm down. If you need some counterbalance, feel free to take the arm forward. If the arms mess you up, you can always bring it down. Arm up. Right hand down, twist a little, keep your heart up. And if we're getting the heel pretty good, let's put our hands on our hips, do a little camel. Keep your camel, heart up, glute strong, hips are still over your heels. And then just reach the right arm back. See if you can tap your heel, if you can hold on to the block and tap the block to the heel. Right hand back to your hips, left hand tries to touch your heel. And try and keep your heart forward, try not to twist as much. Or you could put the blocks on your heels and just keep them there and then just reach for the tap of the block. Sit back, maybe the toes are still crunching, hands to your hearts. Take a sec, crunch your toes if you haven't already, and then try to shift your weight back to your heels. You're in a little chair, and then stand up. Arms up when you get there. Toes forward, squeeze your palms, maybe interlace your fingers, cross your thumbs, lift your right leg up, hold it up there, point and flex your ankle. Take a big step forward, plant your right foot, lift your left leg up, find your warrior three. Maybe you go all the way like a Superman shape, capital T. Hold it, breathe, 5, 4, 3, 2. We're stepping back, bend the right knee, step way back. See if you can pop up that right leg again. Hands to your heart, figure 4. Sit down in your little chair with the left leg. Open your right knee. Should be a big stretch. If it's not, keep sitting. If you need more, you can fold. Flex the right ankle. Open the right knee. Sit down in your chair. Sit, sit, sit. When you stand up, put your right foot down. Reach your arms up. Breathe in. Lock your legs. Left leg lifts up. Point your ankle. Flex your ankle. Breathe. And you'll notice your leg kind of start to slowly lower down. See if you can keep it up. Point and flex. It's okay if it starts to fall and then you just notice it and pick it up. Big step forward, warrior three. Right leg lifts up, teeter forward, belly in. Strong bottom leg. If you notice your hip kind of pop up, see if you can keep your hip squared to the floor. I know everything I say usually makes it a little more difficult, but it's more beneficial. Build strength. Maybe you reach your arms out a little more. Maybe you lift your leg up a little more. You breathe a little more. Step back, bend your left knee, big step. Left leg lifts up. Hands to your heart. Figure 4, sit down in your chair. And if you need to regroup, just regroup. Get the foot stable. Get your balance. Flex your left foot. And if you feel like you could stand here all day, sit down more so you feel it. Belly in. Eventually you fold so you can start to lean forward if you have it. Blocks can be on the floor so it comes a little closer. You don't have to go that far. Big breath in and out. Stand up tall, reach up, little back bend. And fold. Flat back, breathe. Take the flat back and walk your hands forward until you're in plank. Let your hips fall. Modified up dog. Keep those toes crunched. Down dog, exhale. Right leg up to the sky. Breathe out, crunch it in, up to the hands. Warrior one, come on up. Yep, arms forward. Belly buttons forward. Arms by your side, interlace behind. Roll your shoulders back, get a back bend, knuckles down, hard up, bend the right knee, pause there. Stretch your arms up, still looking up if you can. Straighten the right leg and fold pyramid, hands on blocks or the floor or your leg, nose towards your knee. Walk your hands forward, shift all your weight to your right leg, lift your left leg, standing split. Get a bigger fold over that right leg as your head goes towards your shin. And step way back, runner's lunge. Hips down, heart forward. Breathe, should feel good. And plant your hands, step back to plank. Toes are still tucked. Let your hips fall. Modified up dog. And down dog, exhale. Lift your left leg up, breathe in. Exhale, crunch it in, up to the hands, warrior one. Come up strong with your breath. Maybe clock your belly button forward a little, shoulders. If it's not helpful to have your arms up the whole time, you can always have them down. You're still breathing, your legs are still holding you. When you're ready, interlace your hands behind your back, roll your shoulders back, squeeze your shoulder blades together, knuckles go down, heart and chin up. Keep a nice bend in that left knee. And as you breathe in, open your chest. As you breathe out, maybe you squeeze a little more. Should feel good. We look at our computers and phones a lot. Keep the warrior one legs, arms reach up. Straighten the left leg, stand up a little taller, and fold over the left leg, nose towards your knee. Set yourself up with blocks. Maybe you step in a little if the heel comes up in the back. Take a big breath. Enjoy your exhale. Shift your weight to your hands. Pop up that right foot. Standing split. Let your head go a little closer to your left leg. And step way back, runner's lunge. Let your hips go down like a split. Heart goes forward. Breathe into it. Should feel good. Weight in your hand. Step your foot back to plank. Take your last flow of the evening. Traditionally, you can do a little cat and cow if that's better for you. You can wiggle and move. Take your time in between. Maybe do a pose twice. Child's pose. I put a wipe at everyone's mat. It's lemongrass and citrus if you want to put it on your mat or your hands or maybe on your legs. Get a sip of water. And we'll just go onto our seat so you can let your hips fall, swing your legs around when you get to that part. And then as you get set up, kind of decide which way you want to go. Open out wide on your mat so your legs are in a straddle. If you just want to stay forward with the way that you were going, that's cool too. Toes up, knees up. Sit up. If you have blocks, you can put them on the floor in front of you so you have something to kind of lift yourself up. Make sure your hips are stable, centered. Reach up when you get there. Reach out of your hip girdle a little bit, right and left. Grab your opposite wrist, give a little pull. Opposite wrist, give a little pull. Look up, reach up. And keep that reach as long as you can as you go forward. Let your hands fall. Maybe you take the blocks and put them underneath your belly, your chest, your head. Belly buttons towards the floor. Stay in your fold. Just look forward. Breathe out. Walk your hands in. Sit up tall. Just for fun, put your hands over your legs in line with your feet. You're going to grab your feet, lean back, pick up your legs, pick up your feet. If you fall back, that's fine. You can always bend your knees, grab them here, pick up one, get the other one. Balance on your butt. If you can't get your feet or your ankles, you can always grab behind your knees. Sit up as tall as you can, do a little bear pose. Yeah, we all got it. All right, legs down, arms up, right heel in. Left hand reaches for the left toes. Let the right arm arc over. Look up at the top elbow. If your arm's matching up with your leg and you have some slack, your shoulder will go on the inside of the leg. Lift up. Put your right hand behind you. Do a little gate lift. Come back down. This time, left hand on your right knee. Right hand reaches up and over for the left. Same thing, but you have that little support. Open that side. Should feel good. Lift back up, right hand behind, lift up your seat, little back bend, hips up, and back down, reach up, square yourself over the right or the left leg. Take another turn of the clock and then fold down. Stay in your fold, just look at your big toe, breathe out, and walk yourself back up. And log legs, put the left ankle on top of the right knee. So as if you're making an equal sign. Knee on top of the ankle, so not the calf. Try to get it right on top of the knee. The other knee will kind of be in the sky and there'll be some space. Sit up tall, that might be enough. If you need a little more, start to lean forward. You'll feel it right away, same as you did in the forward or figure four. If you have blocks, you can put blocks in between the heel and the knee there for that space. Let the knee go down, if anything. Yeah. Alrighty, sit on up. Try and just use your legs. Right leg out, left heel in. Arms up. Right hand toward your toes, left hand arcs over. Look up at the elbow. Breathe. Release, left hand behind. Take your time, lift up your butt. Come up on your knee and your shin. Lift your right hand up, stretch, maybe look back, breathe. And bring it down. Right hand on your left knee. Left hand up and over. And then use that knee to kind of hold you at the spot that feels good. And take a breath, come on up, left hand behind, lift your seat, open it up, breathe. Come on down, reach up, turn towards the right, and then take another tick to the right and fold. Stay folded, look at your toes, breathe out. Come on up. Right hand on, or right leg on top. And if the left ankle's still kind of tucked under, you have to move that out a little bit too. You want them both stacked right on top. Perfect little equal sign. And at home, you could put a bunch of pillows and then just sit on your couch and watch TV and then take a pillow out until the knee goes all the way down. Sit up tall. Start to lean forward a little, maybe lean forward a lot. You'll feel it right away. And breathe. And you can release, come on up, find a little boat pose. We all had our feet up in bear, so we can at least hold it up for a second. You can always tap down for a sec if you need. Hearts up, belly's in. One day, straightest back, straightest legs, and arms reaching up. Lower down to low boat if you want. Take a breath. Hug your knees in, maybe keep that crunch. Grab for your wrists, grab for your elbows. Forehead up towards your knees, belly in, squeeze, squeeze, extra on your exhale, as tight as you can. Maybe you roll a little, take another breath, and release it out. Find your rest. Maybe feet a little wider. Maybe heart a little more open. We have almost like that constant humming of our summer sounds. Let it bring you back into a rhythm. The word of the day is poetry. Maybe some flowery words, descriptive words, some landscapes, anything of beauty that comes to mind. And enjoy the close of your practice. Letting all the benefits of movement soak in, relaxing your nervous system, getting the blood pumping, your balance, your attention. Your soul loves you. Enjoy doing nothing. Let everything go.